Evening and all, Adam from our Rifle Tech. I've got an FX Wildcat block apart, so I thought I'd just spend a bit of time and show you a few pointers. Starting with the indexing arm. This is for the magazine. This is the part that indexes excuse me, this is the part that indexes your magazine. Now, you've all heard of the magazines being scratched. Now this is the culprit. What it is this little corner here that moves up and scratches your rather expensive magazines. So what we need to do is, working on this corner, on this nib here, we need to take off all of the burrs. I like to start with a diamond file, working over all the edges, all of the sides, making them not rounded but smoother, and then using something like a 320 or a 600, give it a good working over, making sure that you end up with a really nice, smooth, clean finish. And again, if you wanted to go to a 1200 grit, you can, but it does not have to be super smooth. It just needs to have all of those deburrs and edges taken off. The rest of this part could do with a good going over as well, but paying particular interest from this section all the way to that section there, because when you cock the rifle, there is a pin that rubs up here and moves the indexing arm up and down, which will index your magazine. So from there to there, get it as nice and as smooth as you can, and you might as well just take off all the edges on the rest of it. That's that one out of the way. Pellet probe. These do normally come from the factory nicely finished. However, sometimes you do get small burrs on the areas that have been machined, drilled and tapped. So just spend a bit of time. Doesn't have to be super smooth, but the smooth as you can, the better. But I say it doesn't have to be mirror finish. The hammer, however, you want to spend all your time on this, making it as smooth and as mirror finished as you can, because this will increase your consistency on your rifle. The best way that I find to do this is to put it on the 4-drawer chuck on a lathe, starting off with 600, moving up to 1200, finishing in 2000 wet and dry. Get that as mirror finish as you can. This part here, I don't know why, but when they actually come from the factory, you find that there's a lot of build-up of chemical weld where they seat the pins into place, and also you find small marks, whether it's how they're held in a machine or whether they're hit home. But spend a bit of time cleaning all this section up as well. It will make a massive improvement to your action when you're cocking. Trigger sears. This is the only one that you really need to worry about, because it's this section here which holds your hammer back. So you want to pay attention, all this section there, keeping that corner as square and as crisp as you can, but at the same time making it nice and smooth. So concentrate on all of that area there, that small section there, and underneath that section there as well. For the block, where the hammer runs through, you want to try and make that section in there nice and smooth. It's obviously anodized as one section, but I think it's worth spending the time making that section where the hammer runs up nice and as smooth as you can. And the best way that I find to do that is to take a bit of wet and dry. Do not try and remove too much material. All you're looking to do is improve the finish. So I like to use like a 2000 on a piece of wooden dowel. Spend some time. And try and end up with a really nice finish in there. Obviously clean this part thoroughly as well as the rest of the parts before you reassemble. So by spending some time on all of the working and moving parts in your block, all them small little changes will end up making your rifle more consistent, and consistency obviously leads to accuracy. Thanks for watching.